Good morning, everybody. Buddy here at Bert's Garage. This is the passenger seat. Finally got the back section, which is here. One piece was broken here, right where the release is for the back, and I re-welded that this morning, waiting for that to get a little better. Then I'm going to put a little paint on it and get the seats back in. Like I said, this is the passenger seat. I think it's from a newer MG. I think it's from like a 77. There was a few things different. I had to make a few changes. So we're going to get that thing back in. I got the railings on. I got them greased. And let's walk over to the car and I'll show you where it's going to go. This is the holes that it goes into. They screw down. I want to make sure I put some lube on them. Also want to show you these are wooden spacers that they have used forever, just to keep the seat up off the I guess it goes like this, off the bottom. So we're going to put those in. Let's make sure they line up. Nobody will see them. It just brings the seat up a little bit. Also, there are little spacers that go in. These little spacers go in right where each seat bolt is, and then the bolts go through the spacers, and it all comes together, supposedly. So we'll see how difficult it is, but we'll get it back in. I have the fuel regulator on order. We should get that in today or tomorrow, and we'll be able to run the car. It's getting way too much fuel, and so we'll be able to regulate that. We'll have a regulator over there, and then we'll be able to crank it up. But that's where we stand now. I'll hit back with you as soon as I get this thing a seat in, see what kind of issues I come across. But see, it's more carpet to put in. Then I got to make some panels for like the back and stuff, unless I can find them somewhere at a reasonable price. I've still got to make the door cards also. But hey, it's coming a long way. So hang in there, and get back with you very soon. Good morning, everybody. Buddy here at Bert's Garage. This is our fuel regulator. We're going to get this installed today so I can see if we can get this car running. Doesn't look that difficult. I was going to send it back, but this is as good as any on the market. It wasn't very expensive. I got some adapters, some fuel lines, and some parts, and I believe goes in here and comes out. One goes in, comes out, and this is a type of a bleeder line, so we're going to hook it up that way and see if it works. This is the adjustment right here at the end for the fuel pressure and a locking screw, so we'll see how this thing works as a kit. So come along with me today, and I'm going to put you on a pedestal and let you follow along. And I also want to get the exhaust measured so I can get some sort of exhaust pipe on this car so it's not so crazy loud. So I'm going to measure. I'm going to just build my own pretty much from scratch. And so we're going to follow along with me today, and we'll get this thing rolling. Thank you. attach it and see if it works, and then we'll worry about placement later. This bracket actually attaches to the regulator itself. We'll see if it works. If it, it's got two screw holes here, and that attaches. So depends on how we replace placement of this. This is going in and coming out, I believe. So that's what we're going to do. I have no idea what this part's for. This is a strange little doohickey. I have no idea what that's for. Don't see it matches anything. One way in, one way out with a bleeder valve. So, see if we can get this thing installed. 3/16 to a, what that one is. Well, we're gonna take a break here. I'm gonna have to run to the auto parts store. Need to get an adapter to run a 3/16 hose to a 3/16 to a, I guess it's probably a 1/4 inch. So I'll be back and I'm gonna get another fuel filter. I don't want to crank it up and have a bunch of dirty stuff get into the carbs since I just rebuilt them. Stay with me. All right. Got a new inline filter. Got a barb to reduce the line, the gas line, down to the carburetor line. So we should have all that done. Let's put the new fuel filter on first. Man, oh man, the thing's on there. May have to come up with a different plumbing way of plumbing these lines. I may have to cut this one off some. A little too tight here. Man, oh man. Let's make this end a little cleaner. Then we're going to fire this thing up. My friend Everett is up in the mountains until this week, so I'll be doing this on my own, but I want to get this done so when he gets back he can help me tune the carburetors. He's got, he knows a lot about SU carburetors that I do not know. Even though I've had a bunch of MGs, I really didn't do a lot of messing with the carburetors other than cleaning them and putting oil in them. Okay, so we got everything lined up, but I've got to get this off and get a new filter in here, so I'm not sure what it's going to take. To get this thing off also. I may have to cut this back some to get, I've got plenty. Just need to get this thing straight as possible so we don't have a bend in it like this. So I might just have to sacrifice this hose. Let's sacrifice this hose and be done with it. So if we can cut this thing off, have it come out. Yeah, okay. Let's get this off. Get the new fuel filter. Yeah, I got the filters to put on here, so we may have to change this. I could always cut this off, bring it in closer so that'll fit. You know, I think this will work. A little too small. thing about British cars. Some of the stuff is standard, and some of the stuff's metric. It's like I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's amazing. We're going to deal with this later. I'm going to get this thing. I'm going to use this screw just to have the attachment, have the, I was watching a British show the other day, and it was saying one of the best things you can do is to go online and find a assorted British car bolt kit, which has all different sizes and stuff that you'll need. And I said, my goodness, I need to think about that. Because if not, you spend a lot of time at Lowe's or Ace Hardware trying to match stuff up, which is really a waste of time. But when you're trying to put something back together, it's do what you got to do. We can also make this shorter. All right, let's see what happens.